Describe your first day of nursing school. What kind of thoughts were going through your head, the emotions you faced?
I was terrified.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to expect.
I would say my first day of nursing school was definitely overwhelming. I definitely was sitting there the whole time thinking, am I really cut out to be a nurse? Because I had heard nursing school was hard, but I did not think it was going to be this hard.
First day of nursing school kind of was more of an animal than I expected it to be. Like, I went in there and I saw all these people that I didn't really know, and I was like, you know, these people are smarter than me. I don't really need to be here, but it got better as time went on. So first day in nursing school was kind of scary, but
Overwhelming or?
very overwhelming.
Yeah.
It was very intimidating coming in and them telling us everything we had to do, everything we had to learn, all the classes and stuff like that. It's a lot of overwhelming as well.
After you got into your car after that first day, what kind of emotions were going through your head?
I honestly contemplated the amount of schoolwork that was about to be on my plate. May or may not have had like a small mental breakdown. But you know, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, like so much work. So I was like worried whether, you know, I was gonna be able to do all the work and succeed in and stuff. So yeah.
But I got in my car after class and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what? But I was also excited about being a nursing student, but at the same time I'm like, can I really do this?
Yeah.
Was really overwhelmed. Really was wondering if everybody else was thinking the same thing.
Just nervousness for the program and getting through the program like in time.
Definitely. What would it have been helpful to have an upperclassman answer questions that you had on day one and give you advice?
Definitely, because we didn't have that luncheon with like the seniors at
Yeah.
the time until way later. So that way we didn't get to ask anybody any questions. So we kind of just got thrown in and we were all like, oh my God.
I feel like it would have been very beneficial because they've been there before, they knew what shoes we were in, so it would have helped us out a whole lot more having some mentorship while we were there.
I think so, yeah.
Why do you think that would have been beneficial?
To just ask them how their experience was and to gauge how they tackled every class and studied for tests and stuff like that.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. What courses do you feel would have been beneficial to have an upperclassman guide you through?
Definitely med-surg one.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of us are struggling in that right now, myself included. So I think that would definitely have been beneficial.
Yeah.
You already know med-surg and patho, and the med-surg and the pathophysiology all together, that's just very, very overwhelming, and having some insight to the need for like changing your study habits and the amount of work that you're going to be required to do would have been way beneficial instead of finding it out first.
Definitely med-surg and patho. It's easily the hardest classes.
Yep.
215. Adult
Which is your patho course?
No, it's our adult one med-surg, so our
Yeah.
client-centered care. And since we are kind of new to the programming and stuff, and we haven't really had as much clinical experience, it probably would have helped to have an upperclassman who's been there and has been able to apply that knowledge in actual scenarios. So
Med-surg, probably both the patho and the nursing care portion of it.
And why is that?
Because it's so different from all other classes that you've ever taken, and the types of questions are different too on the exams.
So the reason for this video is to gauge classmate thoughts on the possibility of starting a mentorship program, one in which sophomores and seniors would be paired up on day one. This would give seniors leadership experience and also serve as a primary source of information for the sophomores and even juniors if applicable. Do you feel like you would have benefited from such a program starting out, and would you be willing to be a mentor when you are a senior?
I think would be very beneficial. Even as a junior, I feel like I would still benefit from a mentor even now. But I would definitely participate if that is like a program they decide to do like in the future. I think it would be great.
Definitely since I have like sort of had something like that like part of the way, yes, I would have benefited probably more starting out. Just because I knew like care plans when I was trying to learn them, or like the nursing process, like, I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
But like an upperclassman would have been able to help with that. I definitely would participate in that as a senior, just because I would want to help the future classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, yes, it would be very beneficial if that were to be something implemented into the program. And me personally, I don't know if I could be a mentor, but that's me saying that now. Going through the program and actually being a part of it, I probably have a change of heart come senior year.
Yes, I think it would be beneficial, and I think I could be a mentor as a senior.